Good evening, folks. Today I want to speak a bit on are we in danger? Matthew 15 and verse 8 records, This people draweth nigh unto me with their mouth, and honoreth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. Jesus in this verse is speaking to scribes and Pharisees. For added context, they were criticizing his disciples for not following proper technique, tradition. Jesus, likewise in parable-like fashion, calls them out on hypocrisy, stating, How do you have a form of godliness, 2 Timothy 3:5, in this case publicly, but your actions do not say so? And with a couple examples, I like to nail the point home on why we should have a relationship with the Lord that is purely contentious from the heart, mind, and soul, and nothing else. We can look in Luke 18, believe verses 9 through 14. These verses are recalling the tax collector and the Pharisee. The Pharisee, on one hand, is proudly boasting he's not such and such and such. In other words, I would say a narcissist. And you have the tax collector on the other hand. He realizes that he's not perfect. He realizes that he needs a savior, a Lord, and he is recorded for saying, help me. I'm just paraphrasing. He realizes that he's a sinner and he's begging for mercy from God. We can also look at Luke 19. Luke 19 is the story of the rich young ruler. Of course, we know that story is telling us that we cannot pursue a relationship with Jesus, with God, if our heart is contending with the things of this world, like wealth or physical possessions. And also, another point I want to touch home is if we're ever going to share the plan of salvation, share the gospel, it has to be from a pure and contentious heart with the Lord. Through everyday life that we may live, we can always go through the emotions we can always go through the emotions of going to church, singing empty words, or we can neglect praying or studying to do something else that we might want to do at the time. But if we keep doing that, we can fall in danger of a heart that prays, that talks, that teaches, or exhorts the gospel without any real love coming from our hearts. And if we pursue an honest and contentious relationship with the Lord, not only do we not have to worry about that, but we can live something that is fulfilling like no other thing on this planet. We can live something that can truly feed our souls. And thank you for your time today.